If you want to buy cheap FIFA 20 Ultimate Team coins, go and check out MMOPO.com and use the discount code EGHD for 8% off your order. Yes guys, welcome back to another video on these cheap icons. So today we have a budget of 150,000 coins and we're going to be looking at 4 icons that cost that or less. Now guys, if you've missed my previous videos on icons, we've covered icons for 500k or less that are strikers, 500k or less that are centre backs, and also 250,000 coins or less. So we've covered quite a few different price ranges. If you want me to cover more in the future, let me know in the comments section which price you'd like me to cover. But as I said, we are looking at icons today for 150,000 coins or less, depending on which console. I've got all the prices on the screen so you can see how much it will cost you. But obviously guys, icons change prices all the time. The market's always fluctuating, so make sure you always check a price comparison website to see if they're going for a certain price. But without further ado, let's have a look at the 4 icons we're going to be comparing today. So guys, this is the team I was using to compare these 4 icons, and the 4 icons we're looking at today is Nakata, middle Inzaghi, base Vieri, and base Deco. So 3 base cards and 1 mid icon, that is Inzaghi. Of course, Inzaghi is one of the cheapest icons in the game, and his middle version still comes at under 150,000 coins. Also, the formations that I'm going to be using with these players is 4-2-2-2. So as you can see, in a 4-2-2-2 formation, what I'm going to be doing is switching around Inzaghi and Deco, and then swapping around Nakata and Vieri, so that they all have equal time as striker and equal time as cam, although I'm aware that some of these players suit cam better and some of them suit striker better. So the first player we are going to be looking at today is going to be Vieri, 86 rated, currently going for about 148k on Xbox, 130 on PlayStation, about 160 on PC. He has high medium work rates, so high attacking and medium defensive, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. If you're going to have a 3-star and a 4-star, this is the best way to have it round. I also suggest using him with either a hunter or probably a sniper or an engine. Basically, the other 2 chem styles are to boost that balance, agility, and any kind of dribbling stats to make him feel a bit better on the ball, because he is a very stiff, very strong player, but very stiff. Now the key stats for Vieri is going to be his high shot power, 88, with 87 finishing, 86 strength, 86 positioning, and also he's got very low stats in balance, vision, and agility. So not the best passer, and also not the best at turning. Now when it comes to the gameplay, I actually managed to score the most amount of goals with Vieri, even though he looked to be one of the... Well, I actually expected Inzaghi to perform better, because Inzaghi's dribbling and stuff was on his face card better, but when it comes to the actual game, Vieri seemed to find himself in a better position. As you can see here, he just gets a little bit lucky as well, and I think people underestimate Vieri as well. The kind of feel he has on the ball is kind of like a Diego Costa, in a sense of very strong, good finisher. And yeah, a couple of times I would be running with the ball and someone would come in for a tackle, and if you press LT, you're going to see in a second, the guy literally just falls over because he's so strong, and it just surprises them and they just fall over. So yeah, as I was saying guys, the Vieri's positioning was really good. Now sometimes it's just the characteristics of a striker. You might find one striker's got 90 positioning, another's got 90 positioning, but the combination of the correct work rates and playing in the right position and in a nice team, they just seem to get in nice positions, and that's what Vieri was doing. As I said, he scored the most goals, and most of the goals I think Inzaghi would have scored if he was in the right position, but he just wasn't. And there was a nice little bicycle kick there, actually a really bad cross, because obviously Inzaghi hasn't got the best passing either, but obviously if you cross behind someone, then it triggers the animation which goes for a bicycle kick. But yeah, you can see here a couple of times I did struggle to pull the trigger. He didn't feel as responsive as other players I'm used to. I'm used to using very high dribblers, and it did show, but as you can see there, just always in the right position. The next player is going to be Nakata. Obviously, he is a cam, well, he's suited to a cam position. He's got 4-star, 4-star, he's got medium work rates. He's currently going for 155k on Xbox, 148k on PlayStation, 178k on the PC. Now, chem styles, again, I tested him with a hunter. I do recommend it, although you could use a hawk and you can also use a deadeye, not particularly to boost his passing stats. His passing stats great, it's just his actual finishing itself isn't great. He's got very high shot power though. Let's have a look at some of his key stats. So 91 volleys, 89 vision, 89 composure, 87 shot power, 87 ball control, and then as I said, 75 positioning and 73 finishing. So that's why you might want a Deadeye to boost the finishing and also positioning stats. Now Nakata's actually a very strange icon in the sense that he's got an 85 rated base icon, an 86 rated mid icon, and an 88 rated prime. So there's not really a big difference between his worst card and his best card. We've already used his prime card. If you want to go check that out, go and check it out on my channel. It's the cheapest prime icons. We've also got Gary Lineker in there from the Icon Swaps 2 as well. Obviously Nakata is in Icon Swaps 2. He costs 11 tokens. but this is his baby version, and I was intrigued to see the difference between the 85 rated and the 88, and there definitely was a noticeable difference. Now, the best way to describe Nakata is just kind of like an all-round good player. Good dribbling, great passing. He's got good shooting as well. Considering he has low finishing, I think the high shot power kind of disguises the fact that he's got low shooting stats, and he's one of those players that I've always liked him. I've used him last year because I did the SBC, and he's just got that nice feel on the ball. Despite this as being obviously his base icon, his prime was a little bit better. If I can rate them out of 10, I'd say like his base was like 7 out of 10, whereas his prime was like an 8.5 or something. So it's a small marginal difference in the two, but if you've got enough coins, I'd definitely go for the prime because you do notice the difference. In terms of the position and stuff, obviously he doesn't suit striker. I tried to get him into striker to get some goals, but he could play cam for you. I think on the wings, a little bit too slow, but yeah, really nice player and all round brilliant. The last clip here, you can see me getting through in the Nakata. I actually cleared the ball with Rio Ferdinand, and I was like, no way, no way. Is the goalkeeper not coming out? Hit the volley, and he rage quits, which was quite a funny clip actually. But next icon we're going to be looking at is middle Inzaghi. As you can see, 87 rated overall, going for about 140 on Xbox, 130-ish on PlayStation, and just under 150 on PC, so it's very, very cheap. Medium low work rate, so medium attacking and low defensive. 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot. I played him with the Hunter Chem style. I do recommend potentially a sniper to, well, just increases the feel on the ball, dribbling, and although he was better than Vieira at dribbling, I still feel like he needed a bit more of a buff. Of course, you can also put Deadeye on him as well to increase that passing stat and also just max out his finishing. So as you can see, key stats wise, 91 jumping, doesn't really matter too much on FIFA, but that was his highest stat with 91 positioning, 90 finishing and 89 reactions with 86 balance as well. So his dribbling stats are pretty good, and balance is a key one. Sometimes someone has a high dribbling stat overall in their face card stats, but their their balance is low, which lets it down overall. Now 78 dribbling is his actual dribbling stats, and it does show at times he didn't feel like you can go left and right or move the ball around quick enough. He's also got 65 vision, so his passing was rubbish. But in terms of his actual card, it looked okay. 88 shooting, 81 pace, 82 dribbling, and it's no wonder that he actually is more popular. And if you go onto like Footbin and these websites, you can see like a goal to game ratio for the average of like the whole of FIFA. And the middle version's card is actually better than other versions by quite a bit of difference, and I think that's partly down to his pace and also the dribbling stats in general. Right, so let's get into some of the gameplay with Inzaghi. At times he did feel pretty good. It depended how you dribbled with him. As long as you know he doesn't have the highest dribbling but he's got the good balance stats, it means that you can actually stand up and ride some of the tackles, but at the same time you can't really shift the ball and then take a quick pass or a quick shot, especially as he's got low passing stats. Anyway, he did work. A penalty there as he crossed into Nakata. Here got a little bit lucky with the ball juggling, passed it over to Hullet, and obviously Hullet puts it away, but we're not reviewing Hullet now, are we? Obviously he is a top tier icon. A lot of the clips I was just struggling to score here, just popping the ball up to Inzaghi, taking the shot, lucky rebounds, but putting the ball into the back of the net. And even though he had 3-star weak foot, at times he did surprise me. His finishing was pretty decent. You'll see as well in some of these clips, I get onto his weak foot and take a nice shot. Here playing through Hullet. Again, I was just running out of clips to show you guys, because even though I played about 10 games, I just struggled to get clips with a lot of these, especially Deco, which you'll see in a second. But they're nice passing to Inzaghi. That was a picture-perfect scenario for him with the high finishing. He doesn't need to dribble now. He's just in front of goal, puts it away. Here, a little bit of shifting around. You can see it's not quite silky smooth, but onto his left foot, puts it top bins. I'm not sure who he had in goal, but all these games are against pretty good teams. And then finally, we have the last clip. Basically, Deco working a bit of space. Would have taken a shot of him if his finishing was better. Put it over to Inzaghi because it's obviously the meta is to shoot from that angle this year on FIFA 20. And finally, guys, we now have the worst icon out of all of these. Obviously, we're going to be talking about all of these and how they compare right at the end. But I think it's going to be very clear that this is the worst icon. So even if you just look at the price here, 128k on Xbox, 120 on PlayStation, 142 on PC. I was looking at his card, I was thinking, you know what? It looks usable. 87 passing, 85 dribbling. He could feel pretty decent. 78 shooting, still not bad. He's got medium work rates, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. I used him with a hunter. I recommend putting maybe a sniper on him. Again, just increase that dribbling because his dribbling didn't feel particularly that great. He's got 91 vision, 90 composure, which is a nice stat, 89 ball control, 88 short passing. He's got low reactions, 77 reactions. People forget about these types of stats. So that's why a sniper could help him out there. 77 sprint speed, so he's quite slow. As I said, did play with a hunter, but he still felt slow. and only 74 finishing. So he's got a lot of holes in his card, like, you know, and there's one chem style doesn't fix all of his problems, and that's basically the problem with him. 85 rated overall, but he is the cheapest in this list, and at the end of the day, if you are the cheapest, you probably will come out as the cheapest and the worst player of the lot. So let's have a look at some of the gameplay. Now, let me warn you guys, I tried my hardest to get good clips of Deco. Like here, you'd be thinking, oh, maybe he volleyed it really badly because you didn't put enough power. But I looked back at it, 2 bars of power, and it's just, there was so many times Deco could have done something, but he was a little bit slow on the pace, or he was slow to turn, or, you know, sometimes he'd make a good pass, but that'll be it, and it would just, like there, even high passing, I passed into Vieri and it just went behind him. I don't know if that's Vieri's fault or Deco's, but out of about 8 or 9, maybe even 10 games that I played with this team, here, look at that. Got through, perfect position. If I know if that was Nakata, the high shot power would have been able to drive that across goal. But because he's, look, again, I've missed the target. These clips are so bad. But honestly, guys, I tried so hard to get a goal with him. That wasn't just a tap in, and it just didn't work. Back inside here, I'm basically not a free goal, but again, you need to be hitting the target, and he was just woeful, awful player. So guys, now to summarise what happened with these icons and my verdict on these icons. Are they usable? Are they worth the coins? Obviously, sometimes you just need to get an icon in your squad to get everybody on full chemistry. And is it worth going to 200k or 300k? I think it might be, because these icons, even though Vieri scored quite a few goals, 7 goals in 10 games, it was basically because the other icons were so bad. I think that's why he scored. Although they get into some great positions. Nakata, I think, was the best icon. As a cam, he played the best. Then at second, it was Vieri, and then third, it was Inzaghi, and then fourth, it was Deco. Now, if you're willing to actually stretch your coins a little bit more, then what you can do is go for these 2 baby icons, which we have compared in the video before this. If you haven't already watched it, go and check it out. It's the icons for 250,000 coins or less. I recorded that a little while ago. That's why they cost more at the time. But Rui Costa, I think, is about 150,000 coins, depending on which console, which platform you're on. But he was fantastic when I used him. I think he would be slightly better than baby Nakata, but Nakata very close. Whereas Raul is head and shoulders better than Inzaghi and better than Vieri. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. It's pretty fun to make, even though these icons are really bad. The next one, we're going to be comparing icons that are basically 1,000,000 coins. So looking at players like Del Piero from Icon Swaps 2, Butragueno, Prime Crespo, and also Prime Hernandez. So some big players in the next video. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like on the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and also make sure you turn on those notifications so you get notified every single time I upload a video. And as I said at the start of the video, guys, make sure you let me know in the comment section what budget you're working with right now. You might have 300,000 coins for a CDM, or 500 or 800,000 coins. Let me know your budget and what kind of price range I can cover in the future. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you later. Bye-bye.